I mentioned in another video about doing some reviews on holsters for the P365. Seems like there's so many options out there, especially when it comes to Kydex holsters. So I decided just to buy a few, check them out, and see which one I like best. Chose the Fierce Defender, found on Amazon for about $40. Concealment Express, also on Amazon for $35. This one here is the Hazmat NV3, I believe it's called, and Holster. These two are pretty similar. Concealment Express gives you a wider range of adjustment. There is one hole in the back here. This hole is slotted, so you can adjust and pivot it up and down for straight or 15-degree forward cant. The Fierce Defender has two holes up top, two holes at the bottom. Not much in terms of adjustment, but it is finished a little better. It is rounded off here, whereas the Concealment Express is squared, and you kind of see it's still a little sharp there. It tends to dig into the side. For the extra $5, I think this is definitely worth it. The Hazmat holsters, I really wanted to like this, but my biggest problem with it is, first, they claim it's height adjustable. The way these slots are, you can adjust it left and right for forward and reverse cant, but you cannot move it up and down without removing this screw. So, the way the holster sits, that clip really gets in the way of getting a full grip on the gun. And mind you, I have pretty skinny fingers, and my knuckle just does not want to wrap around the gun. Also, no, as you can just see, tension's not adjustable. And it's pretty stiff. It's gotten a little looser since I've been using it a little bit, but it's still pretty stiff. The other three holsters, tension is adjustable. Holster, tension's fully adjustable. Has a nice audible click, but it's not too firm, not too loose. I have it set up just right. Adjustment, this hole is slotted up and down. This one's slotted at a curve, so you can adjust it up and down, forward, or straight up and down. Out of these four, this one is the most expensive, but I feel this is the better holster. One of the biggest things is the clip. Every other holster uses a very generic clip. Now this clip, when it's on my belt, it doesn't rock, it doesn't go anywhere, it stays exactly where I need it. These clips, they're a little wider. That's not as steep of an angle. So when they're on your belt, they tend to do this throughout the day. And every so often, you're feeling your gun, you need to adjust it, and that's the opposite of concealed carry. Nobody needs to know you have it. You don't need to be touching it. The holster stays right where I put it. With that in mind, I had a buddy try each of these. He chose this one. He didn't know the price tag. He's been carrying for about a year, and his choice was the Fierce Defender. When I told him the price, he said, okay, if you don't want it, I'll buy it off you. For appendix carry, I don't appendix carry, so I can't really tell you how well or how they don't work for appendix carry. I've been carrying at 330-ish for about 15 years, so it works for me. Not going to change it. So, out of these four holsters, my pick's definitely the holster. Next one would be the Fierce Defender. Again, I really wanted to like this Hazmat holster, but it just doesn't work for me. Can't get a good grip on there. Another thing is, when this is in your waistband, this closes almost 1/4 of an inch. I checked it with calipers. So, trying to reholster, it's kind of narrowed down and you got to wiggle the muzzle back in there. Not ideal, could work. does have 3/4 sweat shield on there. It's kind of nice because it doesn't dig into your love handles as much. As a full sweat shield, but this holster is actually rounded off really nice. I have had no problems with this. Matter of fact, wearing basketball shorts, I said, hey, let me see if I can wear the holster. Because of that clip, it actually stayed, and on a draw, the holster stayed in the shorts. The retention set just right to where I could pull it. Holster stayed in the shorts. So, me personally, that's the one I'm going with. At least out of the Kydex. I'm going to do more reviews with hybrid holsters. I'm going to include mostly single clip holsters. I'm going to do a couple dual clip holsters. So we'll see how those go, and at the end of this, we'll see which one I go with.